Okay. This tree right here where are we? This tree's got to go. I was going to climb it because it was just a great little practice tree. Easy limbs, but I think I'm going to fell it back up and winch it out to the truck. There's a lot of little limbs that just take me forever walking out. So I think I'd love to climb it because it's just a nice little zip it, work your gear nice and easy. But it won't do any damage in there. It'll go right down. And then I think if I back up along here, I was going to winch it through there, but I don't want to scuff the path up. Got to think about the rock wall. So maybe right over there. Yeah, okay, let's get set up. The old days, we call that a double back cut. So now I've got a little bit of trimming to do. I'd rather do it on the truck and tuck stuff in than do it all down there on the ground. So it was only like 4 or 5 pieces. So just a little bit of cleanup to do there, but everything is on the truck. I'll slice it up and then tuck things in, strap it down, and I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, it's all loaded up. The wood out of here. There was bales of brush that I hauled out of here too. He had it all baled, twine baled. So I'm going to take the broom and clean this all up. There it is on the truck. Probably just the top, the tree, I'm going to get rid of, and the rest underneath is real nice dry firewood. So I'll sell that. And that tree was down in there. You know, just would have been, as I said, nice little climber. Would have been some fun. A little bit of broom work here. These jobs in these places, if you're not prepared to do a little bit of labor work, I don't recommend even bidding on them, because if you don't clean up after yourself, that'll be the end of your work. Okay, little broom work, and I'm going to put the share on for tomorrow. I was over on the subdivision lot this morning, got that all sorted up, little cutting and bucket work, and then put the share on. I've probably got 2/3 of a day of shearing, and then I'll call it a day of chipping, and then put the grinder on and mulch up some chaff, and then we put that one to rest.